What's going on out there in YouTube land? If you can't tell, this shit's bringing me through the fucking ringer. But everything happens for a reason, so we power through and we figure it out and we move forward. Plain and simple. So it's just make sure that we're paying attention, seriously. Honest to God. That's it. 33 on the clock. Thank you so very much, as always, for the likes, views, subs, donations. I don't really care what it is. It all helps. Thank you so very much. And you guys are fucking, like, you hit the wall. Trust me, you're not the only one. So, it's hard, not easy, but somehow we power through it. So, and with life, it threw me a hell of a curveball, that's for damn sure. Trying to sit here and actually lead a life that I've never done. And sit here and stay consistent on my channel. It's not easy, but you know, it takes a minute to get the dust to settle again and be able to move forward and everything else. So, you know, we take it as it comes. It's all we can do. We take it as it comes. Let's go one more shuffle. And then get this show on the road. Nine of Swords. But what are we worrying about? Excuse me. Damn. What are we worrying about? Because we know that, don't we know that worrying is the same thing as manifesting positive? I mean, seriously, come on. I mean, some of you aren't worrying, but there's a lot of you that are. Why? Look how far you've made it. Literally, look how far you've made it. Tower. The Nine of Swords, card of worry. I literally just sit there and tell you, look how far you've made it, and then the Tower comes out on the bottom of the deck. I mean, seriously, come on. You can't make this up. Yeah, we're in the middle of a Tower moment. We are in the middle of a Tower. 10 of Pentacles in reverse showed itself. Somebody's sitting here getting afraid that they're not going to hit their 10. Kind of hard to hit the 10 when you're still a page. Just saying. Kind of getting the cart before the horse there, ain't ya? Kind of getting the cart before the horse. Kind of need to sit here and realize. You kind of gotta be out of indecision. You know, you kind of gotta sit here and look at every possibility, which is what I'm trying to teach an individual right this very second. Look at every possibility, literally. Yeah, you're indecisive because you're holding on. What are we holding on to? You're starting to know your worth, okay. You're starting to see what your worth is, not an issue. You know, that kind of helps with the company that you keep, just saying. See, you think you know your worth, but you this card right here is telling on you, and it's in the center of the read. The Queen of Cups in the reverse. It's looking back on that Nine of Coins. You're done with the fighting. Okay, you're done with the fighting, not a big deal. That's fine, but you kind of got to sit here and you kind of, Four of Cups. You got to be paying attention to what's in front of you. Plain and simple. You're not accepting the truth. You're legitimately not accepting the truth. You're hiding behind what you know, and you're not moving forward. Literally. It's exactly what it is. The Nine of Swords and the Seven of Swords. Yeah. You're afraid, but yet you're wanting change. See, Ten of Swords is in the reverse, along with the Queen of Wands. That's why you're stagnant. That's like me. I know why I'm stagnant. I know why I'm stuck. I'm in the process of getting paperwork done. I have to let other shit kind of subside first in general. And then once that happens, then I'll be able to fucking sit here and get all the shit that I need to get done. Not a big deal. And, you know, we all make mistakes. We all err. You know, we all try to be nice, and then we all sit here and try to be nice. Yay, that was my fault. Now I get to make 2 videos. Yay! Anyway. We all sit here and try to be nice. We all sit here and try to, you know, not so much, I'm not going to use the word people-pleasing, because it's not people-pleasing, but we all, you know, we try to sit there and be nice and do this and do this and do this, and it always bites us in the ass. It does. So, you know, it all bites us in the ass. You kind of got to, you know, it's kind of like you got to pay to play, but you also got to pay attention to play. And let's face it, most of us, including myself, we pay attention, but we could pay a lot closer attention. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, it's, you're sitting there, you got your mind set on one thing, which is fine, but you're not listening to whoever's talking, whoever you're getting guidance from, whoever you're sitting here and doing that. They're sitting there trying to humble you, trying to sit here and do this and do that, and you're just, you can do shit your own way, but you kind of gotta listen too, especially about shit that you don't know. High Priestess, you gotta use that intuition. You gotta follow that gut. Plain and simple. You don't follow that gut, guess what's gonna happen? The Nine of Wands fell on the Four of Cups. You're struggling with the Nine of Cups. Oh, with that Nine of Wands, you're still, you know, it's one of those things that, you know, you want it now, but you can't have it now because you're indecisive. You're looking, you're watching, but you're just, you're overthinking. You're fighting every step of the way. You're not listening. you're holding on to the stupid shit that doesn't serve you. Because see, here you are, and here's somebody sitting here trying to feed you a load of bullshit, and you're kind of half-assed, like, you know what? And it don't work that way, because you're a page of swords. Over that nine of coins? Yeah, no, you're having to learn all new aspects of yourself. All new aspects of yourself. What did I just say? You're having to learn about that shadow side, because see, you're learning about that shadow side and you're painting it, but you think you're painting the right picture. I mean, you are painting the right picture, but you're not painting the picture that you're thinking, because what did I say before when that one came out? You're not listening. You got it in your head that this is the way it goes. Guess what? It's shining light back on you and showing you the correct way to go. It's showing you the correct everything to do. Four of Pentacles, it's showing you you don't need to be holding on. There's no reason to hold on to anything except for yourself. One more. Seven of Pentacles. Five of Cups. You're leaving something, because you're sick and tired of being sick and tired. Finally. You know, 5:15 on the clock. You got to sit here and you got to look, realize, listen, the whole fucking 9 yards. You really honestly do. Just like me, when I moved over to this side of town, I really haven't been over to the other side of town because I'm taking a break. You know, you gotta sit here, like, with money or no money, you gotta sit here and, like, I've been having coffee regularly, now I don't have any coffee. Why? I don't have no money. You know, plain and simple. You gotta sit here and you got to do what you gotta do. One more shuffle. See about getting this one done and posted. Three of Wands. Yeah, no, you're looking at it, your ships, but you're just not reacting to your ships. You want justice, you got to react to your ships. You got to sit here and you got to do shit yourself. You got to sit here and you got to venture off yourself. You got to sit here and do this. You got to sit here and do that. Queen of Wands. Come on. You're sitting there. This is what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be sitting on your throne with your wand in your hand, sitting there watching, learning, and moving forward. Four of Wands, the Four of Cups. Yeah, universe is showing you something as we speak. Are you legitimately listening, or are you sitting here and just doing what you want to do? I mean, you got to sit here and really look at what you're doing. You know, are you sitting here and convinced that yourself that everything is correct and everything else? Because if you want justice, you're going about it the whole wrong way. Because this is literally a time for learning. For very few of us, I'll put it to you this way, very few of us have probably got what we were out trying to get. Most of us are sitting here having to do work and having to fine tune and everything else. Hangman, what did I just say? You're getting the knowledge, you're understanding the knowledge, you're being able to move forward. You're understanding that not everybody is going to be sitting here telling you the truth. Sometimes the truth is hidden, and sometimes you have to dig for it. If you want to celebrate, you have to dig for that truth. You have to dig, you have to look, you have to surrender, you have to sit here and do shit that you don't want to do. You have to put forth effort. Ten of Swords in reverse. King of Cups. With. King of Cups with. The Hierophant. And the Hermit in reverse. Yeah, like I've been saying this whole damn thing. You have got to sit here and legitimately look at what you're being shown, listen to what you're being shown, and act on what you're being shown. Plain and simple. It's how this game fucking works. Rome is not built in a day. You can't just sit here and think that you know everything and la 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 la, because what's going to happen? You're going to fall flat on your damn face. So, yeah, just pay attention. Shut the pie hole and open up your listening ears and put on your thinking cap. Seriously. That's what's going to solve this issue. So, till next time, peeps. Namaste.